Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking. If you're wondering why on earth I am recording like this, and why I'm sounding like I'm being very quiet on purpose, is because I am. You see, I was supposed to record this video hours ago. I was going to do this as a spontaneous thing today, because this is something that I watched recently, and I was trying to, build up on it. But then my brother came and said, do you want to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2? And you can guess what I did. So yeah, if I'm wearing my headphones for this, and I'm actually speaking way too loud or something, it's because today we are looking at some videos, more specifically focusing in on our soft-spoken queen, I suppose. Ghost Kitty Cats, the Queen of Cats. That's the name of the channel there. And there's a couple of files that I just downloaded. Alright, so yeah, if you don't know who Ghost Kitty is, then she's been in a lot of my live streams, actually, most of the time, and has also been producing quite a lot of fan content for the Mutant Girl and Fallen Angels, actually. And usually the people who produce content for the Mutant Girl and Fallen Angels tend to be involved with the Mutant Girl and Fallen Angels, so when someone does it kind of unprompted and just doesn't really tell me that they're going to do it, I'm surprised, actually, and very honored. So yeah, this was something that I looked at on a stream. My best step to singing Wings from Fallen Angels. It was by Ender Best and a song written by me. However, that's not what we're here to look at today, because I've already looked at this. Instead, I am going to use a different video on this channel. I'm looking at this one. And this one is called My Characters React to the Mutant Girl Episode 1. The My Characters definition is a little bit loose, obviously, because if you can see down here, you can see both myself and Emily. And this is something that I talked about on stream. I designed my Gacha OC to be as easy to make as humanly possible, and somehow you still manage to not to produce something different. I mean, it's close enough, I suppose. Either way, point is, I was very intrigued when I saw this video because I was looking for the one for the wings, just so I could listen to it more thoroughly with my headphones on. And then when I came to this channel, I was like, oh yeah, no, this is a thing now. So this was made, I believe, today, which is why I'm doing this now. Yeah, today, April 12th. So yeah, if you don't know who these characters all are, then they're all the characters from this series called Ghost Girl, which is what Ghost Kitty produces, which is apparently something that was, well, I say apparently inspired by the Mutant Girl Fallen Angels. I mean, she has literally Mrs. Dysart in it, so yeah. Not connected in the slightest, by the way, but just a character to, I guess, insert and reuse. Kind of like how the music freaks get plastered everywhere or something nowadays. Who knows? And I guess I'm here in my non-canon capacity to react to something that I made. I guess that's how this is working. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at this.
Video pulled up. It's the original.
Okay, for some reason it skips 10 seconds in. I don't know why. Hold on. There we go. Okay, this is where I can tamper with the audio settings, because that's why I've got my headphones on. Because, yeah, you need the volume to be at max for Ghost Kitty. Because if you don't know, she voices all the characters herself in her series, and much like I'm doing right now, she doesn't really project that much. So, yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Something special. I don't know if you can see it, but over here I have a video pulled up.
Can you imagine if that hadn't showed up? Just for a second, you can imagine if that was if that was on screen for her but not for us, and the V recorder thing did not actually capture that. That would have been horrible. Imagine getting to the upload stage and looking at this, because it doesn't edit her video, so imagine getting to the upload stage and realizing, oh no, this is not working. But it did, don't worry. And if you're wondering why it's that small, then it's because it's supposed to be aligned, like character actions happen in Gacha, that are aligned with the TV that's behind this. You'll see that later if you're not familiar with this background. You can kind of tell there's a bit of a monitor there or something.
The original Mutant Girl, episode 1.
You had to pick the original, didn't you? Alright then. There's plenty that can be said about the original, so that's a good choice for a reaction, to be fair.
And today, since I didn't do anything on the anniversary, this is a happy anniversary gift to them. So let me just sit down and I'll be cool.
Just in case people haven't clocked on to where this coming from. And I've heard a lot of people actually, side note about this, not to do with the video, but just about the original versus the remake. I watched the remake yesterday with Shiny actually, and for some reason he thought that that the guy at the very beginning who was like sitting at the bench was like a redesign of Julius. Meanwhile, I recreated this character from the bottom to up in Gacha Club to make sure it was as accurate as possible to what was already there. So yeah, no redesigns were made. You know, you get to see the characters in their iconic iterations once more, unlike Emily and myself in the corner here, who are slightly different.
I told you, you don't have an affinity to me. You are neutral.
Yes, and as neutral, I don't care for any element, so nothing hurts me. I'm invincible.
Another thing that was said in that remake video for some reason is that BB apparently prefers the old delivery of that line versus the new delivery, where he's much more passionate, and apparently he doesn't sound like he did back then. Didn't make himself sound that way. Well, honestly, I say good, because you don't want to be sounding like, yes, I am invincible, you know, that kind of thing. You want to sound much more passionate, which I'm not going to emulate right now because I'm trying to record this late at night and not disturb people. Yeah.
That's not how that works. Look, if you're not going to take this seriously, let's play something else.
That's okay. I'm neutral to what we do.
Ugh. Right. Let's play, I don't know, a good old-fashioned round of hide and seek.
Seems that Dumb Bully's enjoying herself, which honestly makes sense. This is the original Mutant Girl we're talking about here.
Really? How cliche.
I'm joking. If you like the Mutant Girl, I'm obviously not going to complain because I made it, but yeah, I just like, you know, making fun of my old content.
Can you get?
Hey, you said you were cool for whatever. Now close your eyes and start counting.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, by the way, that much like I'm doing right now, Ghost Kitty doesn't tend to pause in these videos. And in a gacha video, you know, you want to have like cuts. You want to cut up certain scenes to make it so that you don't have to see all the behind the scenes studio stuff. So yeah, I keep saying that she should invest in an editing software of any sort, like whatever it is, KineMaster, whatever you use on mobile, I don't know. But yeah, just invest in something really, quite honestly. But yeah, from what she does, she manages to try and do like this all in one take, which is again it's a difficult skill to do in gacha, not one that I recommend trying usually. But the way that she pulls it off is probably as best as it can possibly be done. So take that to be whatever. But if you're wondering why there's all the stuff going on in the background for like mouths and such, it's because she's preparing for the next bit. And I'm glad the video's on top, so we don't have to worry about not seeing it.
Boy, dumb boy, is something wrong? See you looking at the movie. Do you not like it or something?
I mean, Dumb Bully's smiling right there, so seems to be enjoying herself. Yeah, like I said, there's the TV there.
No, it's the opposite. It's really cool.
Yeah, like I said, dumb bully likes it. That's pretty telling for the Mutant Girl early days.
How many episodes are there?
Like 20 something almost at this point. How many episodes are there? I guess. I mean, I was gonna say there's like 10 episodes on which are split, so like 12 videos for season 1, but 10 episodes in total. Then there's 7 for season 2, so that'd be 17 official episodes, and already that's up to like 19 videos. Then you have the spin-offs, so yeah, over 20 videos. Enjoy. Watch to your heart's content, dumb bully. You've got a long series ahead of you.
Don't ask me the math questions, please.
Don't ask any questions. I'm sorry, Ghost Kitties OC, but have you been in a reaction before? Because people ask questions. You know, I mean, that's the thing. In Gacha reactions, a lot of the time, the characters would be sat silently like this and not really have that many lines or something. So again, the attempt to make a voice acted reaction is noted. But yeah, I do like when people pause and talk about stuff because, well, look at me here, pausing and talking about stuff. You know what kind of stuff I enjoy in reactions. I think a reaction should really have a person like discussing things, because otherwise there's no point having it be a reaction. You can just watch the original, which incidentally is linked in this video, so I appreciate that.
Now back to the movie.
Yeah, no questions. Back to the movie. Watch it be quiet. Ugh.
Oh, didn't see you there. Who are you?
Oh look, it actually really fits now in the corner there. Once the studio stuff is out of the way, you can actually really see that it does match the TV. Until I changed the aspect ratio because I wasn't consistent in that. That's my bad.
Oh, you're a shy one, are you?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Okay then. I'm Marina Flores. Nice to meet you.
I'm Morena May.
There we go. Now we're not strangers anymore.
I don't know if you can hear that, but I can like hear her breathing over this. I don't know. Can you hear me breathing as well? Just checking.
Whoa! Whoa, is that thing real?
You weren't supposed to see that.
Well, it's kind of hard not to.
Reina, please, this situation requires a little bit of tact.
Oh, really? Mister, is that a real thing? Is going to lecture me on tact?
Well, at least we made you smile, Morgana.
Morena.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm Julius Pike. Wanna play hide and seek with us?
Okay.
Yeah, if you see what she's trying to do there, I think she's trying to like adapt the aspect ratio again. Don't worry about it. It's a lost cause. I appreciate the effort, but yeah.
But Julius, this is it. That last round doesn't count.
Fair enough. I'm neutral to it anyway.
I noticed that no one in this reaction video is laughing at the neutral joke, which was mostly the intention throughout. I wasn't meant to be like actually funny to people.
Sing for me, darling, it's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drown in a fight to whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my days.
Okay, so here's a bit of advice for like the reaction bit. I know you're preparing, Ghost Kitty, I know you're preparing here for like the next thing you're gonna put in this, like the next pose you're gonna change for a character. But don't leave it on there. If you have to do like one take of something, then you know you want to see the people in the frame, right? You don't want to have half of them be blocked anyway, because you went through all the effort of reuniting all the characters in the first place. You might as well make the most of it.
You know
Yeah, I think Yuri's meant to be dancing there or something. Like, this is the way that she's like going, wee, this is such a good song. Which it is, I like it, obviously.
See, I told you the answer was Hestia.
Okay, I believe you. I wish you'd let me copy you in English class. It would make everything so much easier.
Hey, do you find it strange that we're studying Greek mythology in English class?
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
No, that's not what irony means at all.
Of course she comes here now.
Mr. Grayson, sorry to disturb your homeroom time, but Principal Pearson asked me to bring you our new student. New student.
Again, one of the most known ad-libs, probably the most famous ad-lib for the Mutant Girl ever. Just right there. New student. And only Dumb Bully seems to be reacting to it.
What? How? Very well, young lady.
See, I was gonna say for this part, like, what if my character in this scene was actually like saying, "Hang on a second, is that me? Is that me doing the voice?" Because that is obviously me doing Mr. Grayson's voice. I just would have wondered, like, that guy seems a little bit familiar for some reason. That'd been a great Easter egg.
Welcome. Why don't you come forward and tell us
See, Dumb Bully's caught on to that. He's like, wait a minute, how am I sitting next to one of the voice actors in this?
about yourself? We're all very curious right now.
Hi, I'm Lorena May. Nice to meet all of you.
Anything else? Are you new in town?
No, I've lived here all my life. I just had to change schools for personal reasons.
All right, I won't press you. Have a seat next to Pete. Hey, that rhymes.
Weird, now that I'm wearing headphones, I can actually hear like the musical errors in this actual thing as well, like the way that's like swelling up and down. I don't know if I changed those or not in the video, but for some reason now that I've got these, it's like, oh yeah, I cannot go back to hearing this properly. My goodness.
Please don't stare at me.
I'm sorry, it's just that...
I know, I've heard it all.
Okay. I'm Pete.
Hi, Pete.
So then...
It's like the one scene that's actually not that different is the way that like the awkward silence between Moana and Pete from the remake to the original. As you know, that and then Aiden's scene later. Which is the one where they're like on recess. That's what I was saying.
Hey, it's you.
Oh, hi, you guys.
What are the odds of us all being in the same homeroom?
That's the same as us having the same classes. Look at our schedule. It's basically a
Oh wow, again, I never caught that. Like Maya had like stuttering on that line. I was supposed to having the same classes. Yeah, didn't realize that.
perfect match.
Looks like we'll be showing you around the school then. Stick with us and you won't get lost.
Okay, then.
No one's disappointed that the montage is just gone. It's not there. See, Leader Bully just doesn't care about this whole series. Emily's like, can we get to the good stuff now, please? Just don't show Cycle Dismay or the Mutants music video.
Well done, Morena. You're not doing too bad today, are you? As far as first dates go, this turned out pretty nicely, wouldn't you say?
Can I model them? They're too happy for me.
Yeah, when I watched this the first time, I thought she said model them for a second, but no, she said murder them. They're too happy. You're the one smiling. What are you talking about? But yeah, if you think they're happy now, you wait till season 2. You've got a long way to go. They won't be this happy for long. I'll just tell you that now.
talked about this silly boy.
Murderer, no, murdering. Can you imagine that? Like the dark version of Dora the Explorer.
Owe it to you two, no doubt about that.
Oh, don't mention it. We're just doing what any kind and sensible people would do. And speaking of kind and sensible people, Pop, to what do we owe the displeasure?
Did you see Leader Bully's eyes change there for a second? Like, as soon as Pop comes in, Leader Bully's like, oh, okay, I'll pay attention to this now.
As if you didn't know, Smart Shot, I've heard that your little freak show is now complete.
Why don't you say that again?
Oh, please. We both know how this ended last time.
See? She's so, oh yeah, no, she went from like cut eyes to then, oh yeah, no, she's shocked now. I mean, I'd be pretty shocked too. I feel like you're going to become her facsimile soon, Leader Bully. I'm not sure, but perhaps.
Yeah, Principal Pearson had a field day with you, didn't she?
She's right, Pop. You don't want all that trouble again.
Yeah, wait till you find her after school. Then the fun can begin.
I like the way you think. Let that be a lesson to the new girl, too. No one messes with Pop Josephine's gang.
Thank you, Terry, for those insightful words. Now, come on. We got history next.
Dumb Bully fell asleep. It's only 7 minutes.
What are we going to do?
We'll deal with that as it comes. For now, we have an even worse event to get to.
What's that?
Mrs. Dysart's English class.
Oh, I made them start laughing before she finished. Again, every time I watch the original video, there's more and more errors from it. Leader Bully is not impressed. He's like, ugh, bring back Pop already.
And that's the end of episode 1. If you all want to see more, I can do more of these reaction videos. But I don't know if everyone here enjoyed it. So we might
Leader Bully definitely did not.
not have the whole group. Also, don't forget to check out Jacob's channel. I almost mispronounced his name.
Whoops. Yeah, as long as you don't call me Jacob Butters, we'll still be friends. That's fine.
The owner of this amazing content right here. So make sure to do what that button right there says and subscribe.
Yeah, and also, for you lot, make sure to subscribe to Ghost Kitty. And if you do want to see more, then, you know, please do actually come to her video and tell her, because, yeah, I feel like, yeah, drop her a couple of comments and say if you enjoyed or did not these reactions. I'm not going to, like, you know, give you guys an opinion to say, you know, obviously tell your own, but yeah, why not? Just come over here and see. Ghost Kitty Cat Queen of Cats, My Characters Reacts to The Music Girl, Episode 1. That's where it is. So yeah, come on over. I'll probably link this in the description anyway, so you don't have to worry. So yeah, that's this video here that she's done. And yeah, I always imagine what would happen if a series of gacha characters reacted to the Mutant Girl. Because I mean, this is gacha characters reacting to more gacha, so why not? I was gonna have my OC do this originally, but you know, I'm already in the video, so what's even the point?
Good. This is goodbye for now. And remember.
Okay, I got this. Okay, so keep calm and carry on. Stay wholesome and don't forget. No, and maybe help a stray. Yeah, is that it?
Keep calm. Carry on. And be positive and maybe help us swing. Yeah.
So close. So close. Okay. Alright. There's one more thing that I want to show you guys from Ghost Kitty, incidentally. So, just going to do this quickly. Oh, wait, what? A GIF of the Mutant Girl cast? hold up, I was going to show this a gift for the Fallen Angels cast, but you know what? I'll let Aiden react to that one. I didn't realize this was here. All right, so I'm looking at this now. This is the first time I'm seeing this.
And the audio in this video is not mine. It is not my song. I am just using the audio.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So Ghost Kitty does a couple of these actually, like the one from Wings, which you can't see because it's like off frame right now. This one here, where she uses my audio from the Wings music video that I did, and basically like dubs herself over it. So I imagine she's going to do this for either Lifeline or Paradise. And actually, again, this is where like the one take stuff kind of comes in well. It's like almost like she actually thought this all out first and then switches through all the poses like very quickly and almost masterfully. Again, I don't recommend this technique at all, but still, we'll see how this goes for this one. You'll see what I mean, I hope.
As a present for my friend who works on the Mutant Girl.
Yeah, it's Paradise. Yeah, I thought so, because she said this was one of her favorite ones. Her favorite songs now, because it rhymes with the Mutant Girl. I can't remember, but I'm going to turn the desktop audio down, because it's back to normal volume. So, just doing that. Alright, let's go.
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you. And from what I have heard, you do the same.
Why did I do that? Okay, maybe a bit slow when she chooses backgrounds. Sometimes, depends.
I wanna say forever, we could be good together. Yes, mystery loves company. Better to late than never. You know we could do better. So take a chance and run with me.
Oh, that was cool. That's cool. The constant movement there. Yeah, that's one thing. Actually, you don't need to pause for that. A lot of people do. So, yeah, actually, I didn't think of it that way.
Where we go, return to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You
This is supposed to light up, but it's not doing the thing.
everywhere we go, return to.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's you know how I have that imagery of Morwenna with like the beatbox there, and I like recreated that for Gacha Club when I did like the Wings video, versus when I did that in Gacha Life very early on in October 2018. I've used it ever since. But yeah, so she took that as well and has done that for Yuri. So who knows? Maybe this will spread. Maybe a lot of characters will just turn into DJs or something. Who even knows? Let me just turn that down a bit. I wasn't expecting that like interference. Hold on. There we go. That's right, Yuri. Exactly. Yeah, I think I slightly prefer, on a technical level, I slightly prefer the Fallen Angels one that came out after this. Again, this is also April 12th, so again, she's very prolific in terms of making these very quickly, which sort of makes sense because it is one take, so you can produce a lot of them quite fast in theory. But yeah, I feel like she got the timing down a little better than the next one, the Fallen Angels one, but I can let you guys check that one out for yourselves. Not going to spoil all the goods for you, am I? I love this song. Oh, you're gonna make them all play as well. Yeah, again, it's a shame you can't do that in one take, but you can at least go rounds. You can do the rounds, and I suppose that's what's happening. And I thought you were just like slapping the records on the table. That's not how you play records, Yuri. I will tell you that. Imagine a DJ just in the club just doing this like that. I guess because like the mouth never changed, I think that the Ghost Kitty, again, her OC in this is was also doing like the backing songs, the backing singing. I mean, why not, I suppose.
And that was Paradise. Also, I'm sorry I still haven't posted a new episode of the Ghost Girl series.
That reminds me, actually, speaking of the Ghost Girl series, you need a theme song for this, don't you? I mean, you seem to like our theme songs. I mean, why not? You know, maybe if you do a theme song for something, then we'll make a video of our characters singing it. I have no idea. Who knows? We'll see.
I've been trying to think of ideas. And trying to think of if I should redesign some other characters. But I hope
I wouldn't recommend like adding too many other characters at this point. I mean, if you want to like make the world look bigger, then sure. But considering that you don't have any other voice actors for this voice-acted project you're doing, I'd probably keep the cast to a relative minimum. But that's just me.
Mutant Girl cast like this.
Oh yeah, I'll send it to the cast. By the way, yeah, they don't all watch my videos, but I'll make sure they see it. Yeah.
Sorry, it's not my original song. I'm just doing
It's not my original song either. I didn't make this. I made Wings, but that's it.
this for the Mutant Girl cast. Goodbye, and remember, keep calm, carry on,
Oh, carry on. Why? I already messed it up.
and be past that maybe help us way. No.
I always forget at least one part of that. Okay. Alright, so yeah, if you want to see like the Wings one or the Fallen Angels one where she does one of Until We Break Down, then go ahead and look those up. Again, I won't spoil everything for you. I'll just leave a like for this one now, because yeah, I did like it. That was a pleasant surprise. I was not expecting that, actually. I came in mostly thinking I was going to do like Fallen Angel stuff, but no, Mutant Girl came first, which, in all honesty, it existed first, so why not? Anyway. So yeah, I think that's it. So like I said before, go ahead and show her some support and tell her if you want her to do some more reactions. I mean, I certainly be interested to see what they're like, but then again, I'm a little bit biased, aren't I? But yeah, whatever she wants to do, and whatever you guys suggest, because she said she's going to take suggestions, so yeah, go ahead and leave her a comment for that. But while you're here, before you do any of that, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters, and subscribe if you've not done so already. I will say thanks everyone for 900, like 3 different times I've hit that goal now. By 3 separate people, I'm not even sure anymore. But yeah, hopefully it stays that way now, and we work towards 1k. We'll see. One day. Hooray. But yeah, on that note, until next time, farewell.